Well, good morning, West Coast cruisers from Ensenada, Mexico. Ensenada is probably one of the most popular cruise ports for Mexican Riviera cruises because just about everybody stops here. It's probably one of the least popular ports because a lot of people end up staying on the ship when you end up in Ensenada. It's a good day for an extra sea day. There are a lot of things to do in Ensenada, from off-road tours and just shopping in the little port district right here. But the big thing that most people do is go to La Bufadora, which is the blowhole. That's down around the coast on the other side. Not necessarily a port or an excursion that I would recommend doing unless you really like touristy stuff with overpriced merchandise and food, but it's kind of one of those things that people like to check off of their bucket list. It's one of those stops that cruisers always do, but not something you necessarily have to do if you're more into the cruising and staying on the ship or just doing some shopping. You can definitely do better shopping down in the port district. We're going to do some wine tasting tour today. We've never done that in Ensenada. We'll see how it goes. Looks like a pretty enjoyable experience. But we have pulled in at 8 o'clock in the morning. The captain got us pulled up to the port, and they're already letting people off the ship. So we're going to grab a quick breakfast, and then we'll head out to Ensenada.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
I promise you, okay? Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good.
Now I'm going to ask you one more time. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
That's what I want to hear. The reason why we have wine in Mexico, I'm going to sum up around 500 years of history in the next 10 seconds, okay? The reason why we have wine in Mexico is because Mexico was conquered by Spain. That is why. That is why we have wine here. Mexico is no longer connected to Spain in any way whatsoever. Does anybody know when Mexico's Independence Day is? Any guesses? September 16th, very good. September 16th. Do you know the year? No? 1810. I was hoping somebody would guess Cinco de Mayo. See, if you were thinking it. Very good guess, okay? But it is September 16th. You are right. More wine for you. Remind me, okay? Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Very quickly. Just in case you don't know, I have a little secret. Nobody celebrates Cinco de Mayo except for people in the United States. If you visit Mexico, it is going to be just like today. We have it's not funny, but it's funny to us now. The banks in Mexico close for everything. So they close for national holidays and for random holidays that they make up the bank, okay? You know how unofficial Cinco de Mayo is in Mexico? They do not close that day. That is how much we don't care about Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, the Battle of Puebla, when the French tried to invade Mexico through a state in Mexico called Puebla. Very small battle. Mexico won, the French had. I have no idea why the United States celebrates it. Don't ask me. To be honest, I have no idea why.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed.
The first winery that we're going to is called Casa De Dona Lupe. It's family owned. It's a smaller vineyard winery. Honey wine is what Casa De Dona Lupe is famous for. That is what she's known for. honey wine. You can guess by the name. It is a very, very sweet red wine.
Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. But one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be
Grenache Blanc. Oh, very light. That's super light. That would be really refreshing. I like it. What do you think of the cab?
It's different. It's not the same as what we are used to, I don't think.
There's a lot of flavor.
Yeah. It's also a little on the dry side. The first one was a little dry too.
Oh, I saw this one. So, Heart of Ruby. Corazon de Ruby. Ooh, that's sweet. Is that the honey wine? No? The last one is? I have a feeling that honey wine is going to be like port. Because this is pretty sweet.
This is the Corazon de Ruby. It is like drinking syrup. Look at the legs on that. Like, and that's, I don't know, in my opinion, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, it is a very sweet wine.
You see that though?
Yeah.
The white wine here is not even, it's super dry, not sweet at all, but the red wine is like crazy sweet.
For that one.
So the last one is the honey wine. Honey wine. All right, let's see how it is.
Is it like a port?
I do not like that at all.
Super sweet?
Yeah. So out of the 4 that we got, 2 of them were insanely sweet, but the first 2 were pretty good.
All right, this is the honey wine. I could smell it before it even hit my lips. Oh, it has a good taste though, because it's honey tasting.
Okay.
It's not like that cough syrupy kind of sweet like port or like the Corazon del Ruby. Oh wow, that is really sweet though. Whew.
It does taste like honey.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
the
said,
sweet.
It doesn't taste like a port. It's just.
No, the
it tastes like
sweetness
honey.
is honey. Yeah, you can distinctly taste the honey in it. So how does that make that cab? We need some of that chocolate. Oh, it makes the cab taste really different.
It made the Grenache taste really good.
It is so sweet.
Why do you keep trying it?
I want to get the sweetness so then I can try the... What was this? Grenache?
Made the Grenache taste good, didn't it?
It's so mild.
Yeah, but I thought it gave it a different, better taste.
Did you try the cab after that one? It makes the cab taste like a little bit of sweetness to it.
The cab is far better than either of the sweet wines.
Yeah, that was really sweet. So we also have some of their artisanal food that they make. Boy, this is... Look, we got a flatbread pizza that they make here. That is good. Oh, it's so good. Fresh ingredients.
Man, this is way more than I was expecting. But
Which one's that?
it's like a piece of bread.
Oh, that's the fresh bread.
It's got some sort of like cheese and jam in the middle. I highly recommend this tour. So this is fun and beautiful and, man, pretty great.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.
In your tasting, you are going to try 4 wines. So come and grab Chardonnay with no aging. Second, third sip are the
This
best
is
ones.
Chardonnay. Oh, you can smell it. Yep, that's dry.
Hey guys, how is it going? Good. Okay. So, the same recipe as the baguette.
This one is pretty sweet. Got a lot of fruit to it. Blanca de Blancs.
I guess it's Jack from Bosco.
But I just
Comes from the Sierra Blanca line, and the Sierra Blanca are those mountains that we have here at the back. At the bottom of the Sierra Blanca, we grow the vineyards.
And this is the Tempranillo. Pretty dry. I didn't see what the alcohol content on it was. That's pretty good. It's pretty dry, not too fruity.
I have to taste it to make sure that it's okay. Which I don't mind. As an alcoholic. You know, as sommelier, which I am, it's a certified alcoholic. Cabernet Sauvignon.
This one is the Cab Cabernet Sauvignon. That's good. That is that's a really good Cab.
Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
Well, that was a really, really great excursion. The wine country tour that we did. This was through the cruise ship. And we usually don't do excursions through the cruise ship because a lot of the times they're too expensive.
No, but this one was a killer deal. $50, and we got so much. I mean, we didn't even know how much we were going to get when we booked this excursion, but it was fantastic.
It just said wine country tour, and in the description I think it said that we go to 2 wineries.
Yeah, but that's all it said. It didn't say that it included food. It didn't say that it included tastings, but we got food and tastings at both.
Yeah, at both
and
wineries.
At the second one, we got a bottle of wine each.
Yes, we each ticket gets a free little.
It's a 375 milliliter, but man, how cool is that?
Yeah, so you get tasting, food. It's a 4-hour tour, about a 45-minute ride.
A little more than 4 hours. It was 10 to about 2:30, so 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of time, and our tour guide Karla on the tour bus was great. She told us all kinds of information about the history of Ensenada and about the wine region in the valley. And then we got to visit 2 different wineries. One was a little family-owned boutique winery, super cute.
They had jams and jellies and homemade salsas and spreads. And at that one, we were given 4 wine tastings and a plate of food that had some flatbread pizza and tortilla chips and homemade bread that they made there, and some queso fresco, and it was super cute.
Yeah, and really great. And then the second winery was at the biggest commercial winery.
Yes.
In the area.
Cetto.
Yeah, and they gave us a whole tour about wine making and how they pick the grapes and squeeze the grapes and
gave us the whole history of the company.
Yeah, and told us all about wine making and how long they've been doing it and everything. And then there we also got a tasting.
Yeah, we got 4 tastings there too, pretty big tastings, and then they had a whole room, where you could buy wine and very reasonably priced, and so we came home with a little bit.
Yeah, so we bought a bunch of wine, and then that was where they gave us the little bottle of wine too.
And a keychain.
Yes, and a keychain on the way out. So
anyways, can't recommend this tour enough. We have never really thought there was anything to do in Ensenada besides La Bufadora, and if you've ever been, that's like a one and done type thing. But this was really cool. We got to see a different part of Ensenada that we've never seen, and it was beautiful. Totally different than the part where your cruise ship docks, but I highly recommend it. It was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even know that they had anything like this until we saw some other people had done it. And yeah, like I said this morning, La Bufadora, skip that, do the wine country tour.
Yeah, it was really fun and well worth the money.
Well, we thoroughly enjoyed our wine country tour excursion of Casa De Dona Lupe, which was absolutely beautiful. And Cetto, where we learned a lot about making wine and had some really good wine. We definitely recommend this tour. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. Thanks to all of our subscribers, and thanks to you for watching.